Oh snap. Let me just check the levels real quick, one sec. Okay, I think it's good. If anybody wants to let me know if I need to change any level stuff, let me know. I checked it quickly, but as far as I know, it's fine. So, alright. Let's do the rest of our dailies. We're almost done with them already. Just some creatures. I can play whatever I want. So, I'm fucking with a new version of my Double Down. And then I started this Goblin one. So, I'm still kind of in the testing phase of this one. I don't know if I want to play it in ranked right now. So I think I'll stick with Double Down for now, and once I'm done with the dailies, maybe I'll do a few unranked of Goblin to see if I can get it to where it's ready for prime time, so I don't lose a lot just because I want to try a different thing. But it's a Goblin thing that does a lot of synergy with Goblins dying, so you let them die, and then it gives me health and takes away their health, and double the goblins. Goblins. Luckily with the Badger Mole, this should be okay. I better keep an eye on the chat. No more bots getting at me. It's Saturday afternoon, there's probably gonna be some bots roaming around doing their bot thing. Just tapped. Nope. Alright. We got our Badger Mole. He's doing a draw cards deck. Okay. But he won't sacrifice that guy, because that's probably a huge part of what he's doing to create fairies. Oh, nope, I was wrong. Apparently he'd rather get rid of my Badger Mole. And then quit. Alright. Starting off nice. Diamond 2. Yayer. Oh, yayer. Starting off today. And Diamond 2. Can we get to Diamond 1? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Sleepy Cat. Tentacle porn. I can talk about tentacle porn if that's what you're looking for. You know, there's a place in society for it. Not with me, but with somebody. Maybe with you. Alright, so just like last time. Mole, mole, mole. Excusez-moi. Alright. So of course I'm not gonna block that. That would be silly. And then we're gonna do that. So let's get out of flying since he has no flying defense, and then we're gonna keep our mole, because we need mana from the mole. Alright, elf synergy, okay. So, this would be the time to do that, and to do that. Should I save it for blocking? I probably should until it's pumped up more, just in case. He's got 3 mana. Don't need him killing my shit. See, I knew he was gonna do something. Ah, damn it. Daddy? Oh shit, Daddy's up in here. What up, man? It is magical. I'm a magic man. Except, I am magically gonna get my ass kicked, I think, this time. Unless I get a really good card next draw. So I'll block you, then I'll block you. I don't really want to block with you. I guess I'll take the 7. Okay. Oh, that was not a good draw. I did not need land. Well. And I got nothing to really doppelgang that's gonna save me here. Fuck. I guess I would doppelgang. Can I do it twice? Yeah. I mean, it's good, it's just, is it good enough? Well, you know nothing about Magic? It's, I don't know, I played a little bit, like, back in the day. I had, like, Rob and I played for a minute, and that was fun. And then I had a group that we played for a minute with my D&D group, and we kind of took a break from D&D for a bit. And that was like 10 years ago. And then I spent way too much money on the cards. And then when Magic Arena was like a thing, I'm like, oh shit, it does all the math for me, which is great, because I like to do stuff with 1 billion tokens, where I think I got the math up to like in the millions the other day, which was crazy. So it's great for me being lazy with the math, and it doesn't cost anything, and I don't spend any real life money on any of it, and I play it all the fucking time. Like, Rob knows I'm a little obsessive with my Magic. So I'd say give it a whirl. Give it an Ernest P. whirl. Let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, you can spend money, like, but you can get all the shit pretty much that you need, like all the fanciest cards. I craft for free because you get wild cards. So yeah, you open packs, but then you get these wild cards, and you can be like, I love this super rare card so much that I want to craft more of them, and you can have 4 of those cards in a standard deck. But a lot of it's like, Rob will tell you, I'm kind of like California about this with the wizard. That's kind of my thing. And military shooters are not my thing, so I don't really do that with everybody else, because I suck at that. But turn-based nerd games, ooh boy. Ah, it's all good, man. Thanks for even stopping in for a second. It makes it look like people give a shit, and that's cool. Later, daddy. Come on back if you got time. I'll teach you all about magic. Magic man. Okay. Take action. Kill your shit. Hey, my girlfriend plays that, and she also plays she loves crime scene cleanup, so I might be working on getting her a setup so she can stream the nonsense that she plays, which is totally the opposite of what I play. So look forward to that. There's no jobs anymore, so might as well do this, right? Indeed, they are Pavlovian. Well, she can kill his thing. Does he have trample on that guy? Yeah, he does. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he have trample? So yeah, I can't win anyway. So it doesn't matter. No blocks. Good game. Be polite. You won. Congratulations, Scars with an S. Scars is with an S. Alright, I think I might need to switch it from techno pretty soon. I thought this would keep me like yeah, I'm feeling pumped up, but I think it's just starting to lull me into a trance. So, well, what else do we got? Copyright free Spotify. Make sure I say that so I don't get sued. Okay, let's see. Here's palm trees and stuff. That sounds like... Oh, wait, where'd that go? Chill house. Deep chill house. What's that sound like? That's a little more chill. I don't know burnt peanut. I will have to look into that. I was fucking around with making all kinds of overlays. I was just like, when it comes to magic, if you actually do give a shit about magic, you probably want to be able to read what cards I'm using. And I feel like the smaller the screen, the harder it is to read. But I also really like the way that layouts look, and from, you know, me and Rob being old-timey graphic design guys from the 90s, it's fun to make goofy overlays. So, I don't know, I might do that. At least when I'm playing things that are not magic, I can definitely, especially I do some retro streaming stuff, so I have like, you know, I play a lot of Sega CD, Sega Saturn, like PlayStation 1. That's kind of my heyday, because I'm an old man. But those I have an overlay for. I don't know if it's like super awesome looking, but it's kind of cool. I'll have to check out that Burnt Peanut guy. Burnt Peanut is unhinged. He's mostly an Arc Raiders streamer, okay. I mean, I have Arc Raiders. I know people probably care more if I played that stuff, but again, it's like what I like about this is that I'm actually fairly good at Magic. Like, I've gotten to Mythic before, and maybe people actually give a shit if I play a little bit. So, I don't know. There's other stuff I play that I'm obsessed about too. It's just this is one of them. Eugenics is another one I've really been wanting to play a lot. I played a little bit of it. It's awesome, but it's more of my turn-based stuff that scratches the turn-based strategy part of my brain. I grew up playing like Shining Force and Final Fantasy Tactics. That's kind of my main stuff. But I'll also play like WWE. I could definitely, you're into that. I could definitely play some. I think I could play that through Xbox on my computer. So. So you gotta get on with me. We can start a like a league, like a WWE league.
You believe you can stop me?
2K26 looks kind of sweet. Oh shit, Vandal Hearts? Yeah, I played Vandal Hearts. I played the fuck out of Vandal Hearts. Vandal Hearts 1. Vandal Hearts 2, I don't think was as good as Vandal Hearts 1, if I remember correctly. But yeah, Vandal Hearts is the shit. Probably one of my favorite PlayStation games. I definitely owned it. Definitely played it a lot. Yeah, the second one, I think they kind of changed some shit. I thought it just, or the art style got goofy or something. The first one was sweet because it was like tactics, but it had like blood splatter. So when someone would get their nut cut, like blood would like gush out in like a, you know, pixely PlayStation 1 kind of way.
You're falling behind.
Yeah, it did have good sound. Where it actually had like little tiny voice clips and stuff when you'd like kill a dude. I also remember the very first fight in that game. You fight like a pirate guy named Zoot, like Z-O-O-T. Which I remember thinking of like Zoot Suits, because like Zoot Riot was like a thing back then.
Don't come looking for me.
I lost my Planeswalker. I probably should have waited to bring him out, but this whole deck is all about doubling season. There we go. Well, let's see if I can make any kind of a comeback here. I like a lot of that PlayStation. Like I got the PlayStation 1 like right when it came out, and the only game I had was like the PlayStation demo disc. And one of the things that had was the ESPN sports game. I don't know if you ever played that. It was one of the first games you could even play, and it was like you could do it was like street luge, mountain bike, skateboard, and rollerblade, I believe. And I thought it was so cool that when you go like in that game, you'd go through a tunnel, and like the music would like echo like in the tunnel, like, and it must have done it through like something in the chip, because you could actually back in the day. I don't know if you remember like being able to like take the disc out in the middle of a thing, and you could still play the game until the end of like the race or whatever. So if you took the game disc out and put in like fucking, you know, back in the day, like, you know, the Offspring or fucking whatever I was listening to back then, um, it would echo when you went through the tunnel, like whatever song you were listening to, and it would play the song. And you get to the end of the race and you gotta take the disc out or it freezes. But that was like mind-blowing back then. And now we have like AI robots ready to take over the world. But back then it was like, oh, I got the Offspring to echo with the tunnel. Ooh, we get to rip a pack. Right, this is part of the fun, right? So I earned a pack, no money, I didn't pay anything, I just play. I got my free pack, ripped that pack open. So satisfying. See what I got. That's a card I don't have. Okay. Well, what's my big card? That's always a good card. That's actually a pretty good card. Right. See, so fun. Open cards, open packs. Or I'll play my rabbit deck, even if you don't know Magic. That's kind of fun to watch, because it's like me just making a billion rabbits. Where's my rabbits? Hairspray. Get it? Because hair. Right. It's spelled the other hair. Do you play the WWE 2K games? Like, you're a wrestling guy, right? You excited for 2K26? Like they're actually adding a few things that might make it worth buying again, even though it's the same fucking thing every year. Ooh, AEW. I feel like out of principle, like I don't want to support WWE because fucking obviously the leadership there is very MAGA-y and horrible and bad people. Triple H and the McMahons and everything. But it's hard because it's like there's still some people there that I like, and I like some of the ways that they do shit, and it's it's the big one, and the AEW game fucking was balls. Like I'm sure you know that. So I'm like, if AEW could fix their shit and make a game that I actually wanted to play, and was easier for me to watch AEW shit without spending a lot of money because I don't have all that stuff on streaming. That's true. That would interest me. I've seen a little bit of that, like on social media, that AEW has a lot of that, and that does make me want to try to watch more of it. I don't watch a ton of wrestling. Like I kind of get into it for a minute, and then it's like you gotta watch so many fucking hours of it. It's a lot. It's like watching like 5 soap operas a week, like all the time, to like keep up with all that shit. So I used to watch like AEW Dark a little bit since it was free, and it's fun to watch like no-name jobbers just get like smashed, and it's always so funny to see like some dude who's just like Joe Johnson, and he's got like the neon spandex and just like basic shit. It's like the creative character guy. You got to embrace the silliness. Like we all know it's fake. Like we can't. Anybody who thinks that we don't know it's fake, like no, we're quite aware. Exactly. Yes, the bike rider spandex, like the Marty Jannetty spandex. See, I could make all the wrestling references. You know who I'm talking about. That Marty Jannetty look. Is he still alive? Did he die? I know he went through some hard times. Coked out. Still trying to get with the ladies, even though he's like 60. Hanging out like a VFW somewhere. And still talking shit about Shawn Michaels. Fucking Shawn Michaels. I'm glad his eye doesn't work. Did you watch the LFG, was it looking for greatness or whatever, the AEW like reality competition that was like super fucking scripted? But I'm still a sucker for any kind of like competition reality stuff, even if it is like insanely scripted like that was. Now, if AEW would do some kind of a competition, like reality show, like who's gonna be the next big, like AEW guy or whatever, like I would do that because everybody likes to start it from the bottom. Now we hear kind of thing. That's why you play the mode in the WWE games where you like make your guy and go up through the ranks. Yeah, season 2 did get really goofy. Like they really amped up like a lot of the stuff with like Booker T and him being like, I've got a problem with this. I'm like, no, you don't. This is just like, they're just making you have some kind of drama for reality's sake. Well, Airbender's Ascension makes the most sense. No, I can't airbend your shit though because you got Ward. So I'll just make more rabbits. Alright. So now I can start attacking him with my rabbit army. Oh yeah, Taker's wife. Oh, you talk about the fucking MAGA lady. Like, holy shit. And that's the thing too, is like, I was always a Taker guy. Like, I love Taker. But the problem with Taker is that now you get to find out who the guy is behind Taker. And I'm like, it was great when he was just a zombie. You know? It's like, I don't want to find out that, like, you know, Jason Voorhees has a lot of political opinions. You know? Like, that's not what I'm there for. I just want to see him, like, kill campers. But, hey. I don't know. We gotta mix everything up now. Wrestling can't just be wrestling. No. Especially when there's, like, you know, Linda McMahon, like, involved in, like, government. Like when did we decide that that's what we want? We'd get like Scary Sherry to be like the head of some sort of really important government finance committee. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know if he was ever cool. Like, that's the thing, is like you didn't know Undertaker until after he was like, okay, I'm kind of retired now, and now you guys can see who I really am. You know, it's pretty cool, right? It's like, is it though? Like, were you ever cool, or are you always kind of this like, you know, hillbilly guy who was cool doing a cool character? You know, like, I don't know. I shouldn't say hillbilly. Like that's unfair. Just backwards ass thinking. How about that? That probably sounds better. So, yeah. No more hero. Undertaker's no longer a hero, unfortunately. Yeah. Good luck at work, bro. I'll probably be streaming a bunch tonight. So, girlfriend's sick. I'm not doing nothing. I just lost a game of Magic, but enjoy work. See ya. Alright, I'll go back to paying a little more attention now that I'm not talking wrestling things. Alright, so, and away we go. So let's try to actually do some shit. This was doing pretty good yesterday. I don't want to drop too far below in Diamond because I'm not paying attention. So. Try to pay attention now. Unless somebody else wants to talk to me, feel free to get in the chat and chat it up. If you get me really distracted, I'll lose. Maybe that's fun. People might like that. Alright, this is actually a pretty good hand, so let's see what we can do. Alright, everybody's using that avatar right now. I should probably change my avatar up. That's probably all. That's always the problem, is when you're losing. It's because your avatar's not right. That one guy down. elves. So many elves. Let's get those elves back on the shelves. Not really what I need right now, so I'm gonna unfortunately toss that. I don't want to. Let's make him discard again. No attacks. Let's switch the Muzak up. What else do we got here? Let's see, this was like a chill house one. What else do we got? Not rock music, because that's cringy and bad. This one. Lo-fi. Okay. Trample. This trample guy is going to be a problem. Well. Yeah, I think we're fucked. Yeah. Airbending isn't gonna do much here. Nope. Oh. Gotta be polite. Good game to you. I concede. Let's do one more this round. Bye. Bye, Felicia. I blew away your card. Too lo-fi and chill. Let's up the tempo a little bit. That one was like fall asleep music. Let's do, yeah, more cards. That's good.
Side by side with
Well, this is going surprisingly well.
thank you for your aid.
Pretty good. Just in case he's got some more awesome cards I don't know about. Oh no. Not the hardest card to say ever. Ouroboros. Ouroboros. Aurora. Oh no. Ambrosy Bill, what am I gonna do? Whatever will I do? Oh, I don't know. Actually, I'll... all tapped. Booyah. When I say good game. Good game to you, sir. You got nothing left, kid. You're a bum rock. Booyah. boom goes the dynamite. Back to tier 2. So when I pay attention, I'm pretty good. I just wasn't paying attention. Alright, let's switch it. Let's go back to... Let's try the Goblin deck. Like, in theory, it should be really good. I just can't seem to get a good win rate with it, and I'm not sure how to fix it, so... Yeah, it's a great hand. Let's see. Howl Squad out. Well, so far this is working the way it's supposed to. But we haven't done much yet. Okay. That's fine. That's fine if you want to do that. Now we start Goblin Synergy. Everybody loves Goblin Synergy. It's like when goblins have a board meeting, and they're like, we really gotta figure out how to get more synergy in the goblin workplace. And the Howl Squad heavy's like, I know how to do it. Let's create a shit ton of goblins and make them all cannon fodder. Ooh, Cat Collector. That seems like a weird card to be playing at this point in the game, but okay. Alright, so I think it would be most advantageous to do this. And then this. There's nothing in my graveyard, so it doesn't make sense to do that. Yep, let's do another one of those. Perfect. Actually, oh, let's do that. victory. Alright, let's get into Diamond 2. So don't fall back down to Diamond 3. Well, that worked out well. Let's try it again. Maybe it was just a fluke that it didn't work at all last time I was testing it. Or because I was testing it not in ranked. People play a lot of more janky, risky stuff in unranked. Alright, 2 mob bosses, in case one gets killed. Howl Squad Heavy. Okay. So he's gonna draw a lot of cards. But I think I ramped fast enough where it's not gonna matter. Well, how many lands can you play in one turn, Mr. Hydra guy? Not enough. So... Alright, so get all my goblins down. Activate my ability. Alright. Nice. Very nice. What else do we have for music here? Medieval lo-fi. I bet that's annoying as shit. Let's not do that. Bar music, no. 8-bit copyright free. What's this like? Hmms. This is taking a long time to build up. Nope, can't deal with that. Some lyrics to it. Super distorted. How about this one? Oh, this one seems better. There we go. That's a nice. That's a nice. Oh, my phone died. Let's see. Alright, so Enchantment Hunters, Blight 1, create some stuff. Behold. No, let's get our Mobilize out. That works just fine. Mighty fine. And might as well attack. Why not? I'm gonna have to turn the light on. It is dark in here. Let's see. Well, let's just keep on. Keeping on. The Mobilize. That's better. Okay. What is this? What is this song? It's like a real song. A real songy song. Oh, now it got bad though. We lost me with that. With whatever that sample was. Ugh. No. Ugh. Where's change it? So bad. Synthwave. Well, there we go. That sounds better. Let's do this for a little bit. Uh-oh. It's really unloading. So, this is like his whole thing, huh? God damn. Okay. Well, good game, I guess. Whew. Yikes. Okay, well. do token cage. Switch it up a little. Seventh human heart. Like he's gone through 7 of them. That's bad luck. It's a lot of heart transplants. Must have good insurance. Alright, what do I got for perfect? Always take the smile if you see the smile. Well, that's not good. Looks like I can play something. May discard your hand, draw equal to your devotion to red. Huh. It's expensive. But you got a lot of mana down quick. At least I finally got that down. That's helpful. Now... It's too late. Good game. Too slow. Getting that going. Let's try it again. Oh shit, you're back. Yeah, I bet towing is an unfriendly job. You didn't have to fight anybody though. They weren't there being like, you can't tow my shit. And then they jump in it and try to drive off, like, and wreck their car. I've seen some pretty sweet videos of people doing that. But I'm guessing then you just get to like sue them for any damage they do to your tow truck. And the nice thing too is that in a Twisted Metal style apocalypse, you'll have access to a tow truck that you could outfit into a sweet war machine. So my Honda would probably not be the best war vehicle. Oh, I suppose, yeah, that's Repo. That's different. That's true. I am totally thinking of Repo. You could probably make, like, a lot more money at Repo because people pull guns on you and shit. You were there more to help out people who were broke down, so you're like the savior. You're like the guy in Don't Tell, or Adventures in Babysitting, who is it's like Thor. And he fixes the car and doesn't charge because he's a hero. Except you tow the car. You're the hero. I mean, you can't tell me this is the first time you've been compared to the Thor guy from Adventures in Babysitting. Like, that seems like a pretty normal thing. You definitely want to be Thor. You don't want to be the guy with the hook hand who brings him to, like, that, like, crack house. Even though he seemed like a really nice guy before that happened. Like, you don't know the backstory. Like, he could have been, you know, just wrong place, wrong time. Like, he seemed like a pretty nice guy. Judge a man not by his hook hand. Judge him by the deeds he does with his hook hand. I believe Socrates said that. Maybe Confucius. Or maybe Violent J. I don't know. They all kind of mix together in my head. They're all bright minds. He was chilling until he wasn't. That's true. He was nice to him until he was like, "Oh hey, I just gotta run in here real quick." But you know, you just never know in this day and age. Yeah, he got me with the old synthesizer thing. Doesn't matter that I can bring back 2 cards around when he can make, yeah, like a billion super tough things. Well. God damn it. God damn it. Good thing I didn't bet my house on this game of Magic. If I had a house. Good thing I didn't bet my... What do I own? Not much. My 3DS from like 15 years ago. Hey, the rate's the rate. That's what you gotta tell him, right? You have like a sign that says the rate's the rate, and then you just tap the sign. Like, you don't even talk to him, you just look at him and then tap the sign, like, aggressively. The rate's the rate. Hey, the rate's the rate over here. I know you don't have, like, a New York accent, but, or like a Boston accent. Or whatever the fuck that was I was trying to do, but you know what I mean. There you go, yeah. You just tap, just roll down the window and then just tap the side of the truck. The rate's the rate. rules of the road. Now I know, like, you know, in WWF, the Repo Man had like a chain and like a little hook thing, but there was never actually like a. I mean, maybe in like indie promotions, but there was never any big like tow truck driver like not the Repo Man, because that's a little bit different. But there was never like a tow truck driver character that I could think of. So I mean, that could totally be you if you wanted to start wrestling. You could totally be the tow truck man. It was just the Repo Man? Okay. I know Repo Man was also, like, part of, what, like, some tag team before he was the Repo Man. Like, wasn't he, like, part of, like Axe and Smash or something? Like, Demolition, or, like... Yeah, yeah. Yep. See, I know things. I remember, yeah. And then Crush, who was like later like, I'm a Hawaiian guy. Like, are you though? You look like Billy Ray Cyrus, but okay, you put him in like a thing with a pineapple on it. Now he's Hawaiian. Like, all right, I see you, WWE. I see you. Well, that just made me think. Wait, and with the Crush, it always made me think of like Kids in the Hall. With like, I'm crushing your head. I'm crushing your head. That's right. He was the Underfaker. That's right. With the mask, so with the Phantom of the Opera taker, so you could not see him. That's good shit. I mean, that's back when WWE was cheesy, but it was like in a much more unrealistic way. Where now it's like, who's feuding? Oh well, it's Jack Johansson versus Mark Johnson. It's like, oh wow, like I kind of liked when it was the Undertaker versus, like there'd be a few people who had like names, but it'd still be like Randy Savage means Macho Man Randy Savage. Like he wasn't Randy Poffo, like his actual name. I don't know if that's what they would be doing now. It'd be like, we'd hold a sign that says like Poffo 316. Oh shit. Will you be safe out there, man, with your tow trucking? Don't let nobody hit you on that highway. Life is a highway, and you're gonna ride it all night long. So, I made myself laugh on that one. So even if no one else gives a shit about this, I made myself laugh. So there we go. Hopefully we got a little chuckle out of that. Yeah, enjoy. I'll probably be on when you get back, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I got nothing else to do. There we go. I made somebody chuckle today. So, if I can make one person chuckle a day, my life will have had meaning. And if I can get to Diamond 1 in Magic, then people are gonna finally give me the respect that I deserve. And I'll stop trying to figure out how I can become a supervillain with supervillain powers, because I get no respect. Time to get some respect. Put some respect on my name. Alright, it's not a bad hand to start with. Get some early mana. I like that. Get our elves out, everybody. Everybody, please turn your page to elves. Okay. Milling yourself. I see. Permanents in your graveyard, okay. Okay, guy. I see what you're doing. Picking up what you're putting down. I don't want to do Oride yet, because I feel like he might have something to take it away. So... let's maybe do that next turn. Are you a Death Touch? No. Oh, Cracer Gitch +2. Activate only once. Aha. Aha ha ha. Aha ha. Almost got me with that one. You almost got me with that one. Yeah, so I guess we'll just do that now. I'd love to do doubling season first, but there's only so much mana to go around. Okay, fuck you. And fuck your Tithing Blade. Not like you were gonna use it, but it makes me feel better at least. Okay, well, I definitely thought that he was going to do way more than that. So it feels kind of weird. So as much as I'd love to play doublings, well, so it'll double the counters. Yeah, might as well. I feel like somehow... Oh, that was wrong. He didn't have anything. I thought he had something that was gonna come back and make me pay for being too aggressive, but this is 2026. You can't be too aggressive, right? If anything, there's anything to be learned from the current times. Firebending. I haven't tried to make a firebending deck yet. Maybe that's something I should work on. Let us examine what happened here. I've not seen this guy before. Artifact cards and red cards have warp 2. That's interesting. So no matter how many mana it costs, you can warp it once for just 3. So you could warp something that does like a crazy huge swing attack once. That's interesting. I don't think I have that card, and it's a mythic, but... So he did that. Extra mana. Who's this guy? So it transforms back and forth. Extra mana. And drawing cards. Enters or transforms. Discard and draw. Okay. I mean, that one's not super impressive, but this one is super cool. What's this guy? It's only 5. That's not that bad for something that badass with lifelink haste, flying. Tokens. Double the amount of tokens, and you can warp it in. That's interesting too. I don't know if I would use that in any of my decks, but the fact it's flying and lifelink, maybe. That's kind of a cool card. And then what's this guy? 1 or more tokens will be created, twice that many. Okay. So it's like just a shit ton of artifact token doubling. Like that was pretty fast. I mean, we only had 4 mana down, or 4 land down. First time I've seen that. And that really stomped me, so. None of that was like, I need to go craft those cards right now, but, you know, I have a lot of decks that are token based, so could be sometime more in the future. I just don't know if I'd spend you don't get that many of those wild cards. Right now I don't have any, so I kind of went on a wild card using binge that I probably shouldn't have. The buyer's remorse on that defender card that I thought was going to be awesome. Now I took it out of all my decks because it's not that great. And I think I spent like 3 gold on those, so oops. That's the way it goes. Now this is some nice 80s sounding poppy drums. Good, you know it's true. this is a weird one. Like, if they take away my replication, I'm fucked. I don't have... Okay, but... I definitely need something more here. And since you're tapped, that doesn't really help me either. Alright. Just do what we can with what we got. Yup. What you got? What you got? Rebirth Armitage. He's got a sweet little mouse guy. I'm not sure. I think I have that guy. I'm not sure if I do. It's cool. Okay. Okay. Goblins. Gotcha. Alright, and then we do the thing. Base power of 3/3, that can be you. What you got? Goblins. More goblins. Get bored like? No, just more goblins. I see what you're doing. Appreciate the hustle. It's just... Yeah. Oh, my shit dies too. Yikes. So yeah, I might actually lose this one because he's got that that taking my life thing, and I don't know if I can do enough damage for that. Okay, good. Whew, I was a little worried there for a minute. I thought he was gonna come back. this guy's got a fancy avatar that I am not used to. Play things in the right order this time. Get my elves out first. Well, I got my doubling season out, but will I survive till the next round? I don't know. Just got 2 more land left. Ah, god damn it. 1 more round and I was gonna do a bunch of cool shit. I was gonna start doubling. Well, that's the whole point of that. That's okay. That's how it goes. Alright, music needs to get switched up. This is a bit much. It's gonna be with lyrics. Alright, here's some not copyrighted rap music. What do we got? Oh. Oh. A little bit. Wait, are you telling me that you were driving while doing illicit substances? That does not sound like the kind of thing you should be rapping about. Gwen Stefani? She's like 50, what are you talking about her? horrible. Who's the next guy? You can use the Cena, John Cena speed. I'm probably gonna hit the copyright for these. It's supposed to be copyright free. They don't sound copyright free. Oh, that's copyright. That's the sound of copyright free right there. Let's see. Discard an non-land card. Oh, I can't get a doubling season. Oh, I just noticed that my little follower widget thing stopped working. I'll look into that later. Seems like we should. Yeah, okay. There we go. Now we're starting with it's doing shit, but none of it's stuff that's happening now. Well, whatever, I guess. I'm not really burning the house down with this combo of cards, but. Okay, now he's got some shit. What the fuck is this? Vein Ripper. Vein Ripper. That sounds cool. The vampire size, and that sounds even cooler. It costs 6 mana to get out, so you know it's tough. Flying, ward, sacrifice a creature, 2 life, gain 2 life, lose 2 life. That's 6/5. Okay, well. That's not an easy thing to deal with. Oh no, don't have enough mana for that. Well, this is a bit of a pickle, bit of a sticky wicket, as British people say. Yeah, I was doing kind of okay for a minute. Why you gotta be like that? Is it Zeus? Is it Zeus, Jesus, Zeus? Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, I think, unless I get my Planeswalker, that is gonna be all I can do. Perfect. I don't know if it'll save me, but it'll at least be cool. Alright, so now I get to do this, which is so fun. Watch me dive. Well, I did that. You know, doesn't mean I'm gonna be able to not die, but it should give me another round, I think. Ooh, intense. Jeez. Okay. Well. Alright. At least I got to do my doubling thing. It just didn't amount to much because I didn't have the right cards on the field. Well, let's go back to that goblin deck. Let's see. Let's see what I can do. Still considering doing like a goblin deck that's red-white and uses those smile at death cards. There's quite a few goblin creatures that are less than 2 mana, 2 or less. Since we're coming up on 2 hours too, I'm probably gonna be taking a break for a little bit. wow, this is working out pretty well. It's exactly what this deck is supposed to do. Yeah, with haste, that's fucking crazy. Good game to you, Princess CS. And we're gonna drag it out, apparently. Your go. Your go. Your go. Your go. Good game. Good game. Rage quit. Rage quit the game. Now I gotta wait through all the timeouts. Not cool, bro. But hey, at least I got the win. Victory. I stayed in tier 2. Did not drop down, at least. So, I think when I started today, I was in tier 3. So, we went up a few, down a few. I'd gotten to the middle of tier 2. Thought maybe I'd get to tier 1 for diamond. And did not quite get that far in the 2 hours that I've been on. So, but I think 2 hours of magic is plenty. Again, I probably will continue streaming later. I'm gonna take a break, so I'm not sitting in my desk chair forever, because I could use a much more comfy desk chair. So, yeah. Feel free to donate an awesome desk chair to me. Alright, well, with that, thanks for hanging in there and watching. To anybody watching live, anybody who's catching this on Twitch after the fact, or watching it on YouTube, Hopefully the music isn't fucking up the copyright stuff and getting muted. If it ends up happening, I'll change it up. But for now, keep on keeping on. See you later.